2020 was an extraordinary year for boating. While people looked for safe ways to relieve stress, escape their home quarantine, and spend quality time with their friends and loved ones, they turned to outdoor activities like never before. Here at the Recreational Boating and Fishing Foundation, we're tasked with increasing participation in recreational fishing and boating. And we're anticipating millions of new boaters in 2020. RBFF conducted a research project to learn more about these new 2020 participants. Why did they start boating? What barriers did they face? And what will it take to keep them boating for years to come? What we found is there could have been as many as 9.7 million new and reactivated boaters in 2020. Now that's a projection. And while we all know projections can be incorrect, I think we can view this number as a strong, positive indicator that we'll see a large upward trend. I want you to consider this. While some fell in love with boating right from the start, others will develop an affection for boating over time. That said, it's critical we eliminate the barriers that might further keep newcomers from getting back out on the water, particularly when things return to normal. The good news? The majority of newcomers said they will continue to participate in boating at their current level in the future. The bad news? There's still a large portion of folks who believe they won't boat as much in the future. Why? Because when the pandemic winds down, it will mean renewed demands on their time and their kids' time. And they will be able to engage in a broader range of entertainment activities like concerts and travel. So what does this mean for boat dealers? It means you have an opportunity to engage with these new customers, to set them up for a successful day on the water, to support them in long-term retention and increase your sales overall. Our research tells us that boat dealers are following up with new customers. You're providing licensing information, along with important documents and policies, and the basics of boating safety and procedures. This is fantastic, but new boaters need more than that. To keep the new 2020 boaters engaged as a participant and a customer, you can do lots of things. Remind them of the great experiences they had in 2020. Ensure those activities remain top of mind by highlighting how much they enjoyed participation and the great memories they made. You can highlight convenient local areas where they can go boating. Next year, free time may be competing with more activities and obligations. You can ensure a robust set of resources is available to them, top of mind and easy to find. In addition to that licensing, registration, and policy info, provide your customers with hands-on training or make sure information about classes elsewhere is easy to find and affordable. Provide classes or information on various how-to topics such as equipment, boat rentals, different types of boats, and local areas for boating, along with regulations. And include kid-friendly content for those families. Leverage what you know about your customers and reach out to those who made a purchase this year to remind them not to let it go to waste. They would also appreciate information about new, upgraded gear, information about how to use their boat, lessons, and accessories that would make boating easier. And last but not least, amp up the social aspects of boating by sharing with your customers an event calendar with local events and Facebook groups for local boating and fishing communities. Now, knowing all of this, my challenge to you is to take this information and use it to implement a customer engagement strategy. It could be an email newsletter, it could be a new boater kit to support the retention of new 2020 customers. To support the things we know are critical to retention, like repetition, accumulation of skills, a sense of mastery, and social connection. Now, this isn't just one or two communications after someone purchases a boat. It's a regular communication, a conversation with your customer that positions your dealership as the expert and helps new boaters avoid common mistakes and errors and maximize their day on the water. I'm going to throw a couple examples up here on the screen of good email communications for retention. You're going to see discounts, you're going to see local information. Here's one from Emerald Coast Marine. I want to point out that they have links here to their social channels where people can get more information. They have safety information about how to stay safe on the water and information about a local eatery. All great things that a new boater could use. For more insights on the 2020 new boater, along with tools for reactivating your customers and information on this research project, visit takemefishing.org/corporate. Thank you.